What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cinematic Diaries. My name's Justin. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here and this is your second or third time, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing great, and 2020 is off to a good start for you. Today, I want to do a little bit of a different type of video than maybe you've seen in my other stuff. I'd like to sit down and discuss how to start a YouTube channel in 2020. I have a few ideas and a few things that I've learned over the years, over the past couple of years. And I want to share that with you. So I encourage you to sit down, get your notepad out, your Google Docs, whatever app you use, however you choose to take notes. And let's jump right into it. So let's go over to the office next door and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it. All right, so first things first, there's several different things to focus on and to think about when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. The number one thing that you need to focus on before anything else when it comes to starting a YouTube channel is, why are you doing it? Ask yourself why. Why would I want to start a YouTube channel? Is it because I want to make money eventually one day? Because it's very possible to make money off of YouTube, especially if you're a diligent, hard, consistent, determined, motivated worker. You can do it. Is it because you want to be famous or popular or something frivolous and, egotistical like that? Is it because you have a passion for teaching, or there's a hobby that you have and you want to share that to a multitude of people? I'll give you a couple of examples. So for me personally, the reason I have a YouTube channel, and I have several, I really enjoy making videos. I enjoy the process of creating the idea, planning it, executing it, and then the editing process. I've always enjoyed that. That's one reason why I've gotten into YouTube. I've made videos for a long time, and only recently in the past couple of years have I jumped on YouTube to just start posting it and sharing it with others. Another example is one of the clients that I create content for. He is into health and wellness, and his vision for his YouTube channel and the stuff that he does is he wants to be a resource of information, not only for the clients that he sees on a daily basis, but also a mass amount of people that he may never even meet. But his goal is to be able to create value and be a resource of inspiration, information for those people to help them improve their lives and live their lives better, more healthy. So those are just a couple of examples as to why. But that's the number one thing that you have to do. You have to ask yourself why, and you've got to write down a clear vision of what you want to do for yourself, for other people. Moving right along, the second thing I would say in starting a YouTube channel in 2020 is write down your goals. What are the things that you want to accomplish in 2020? I'll say this, 2 years ago, my goal was strictly, I want to make 50 videos, and I did that, and I met that goal. Your goal might be that you just want to make one video a month, and that's it, because that's all you have time for, and that's totally fine. But it is important to write your goals down, and you have to kind of treat this as, if you really want to be successful at it, and you want to do it, perhaps you want to do it full time, or you want to create, let it be a source of income for you. You have to be consistent with it, but you also have to write your goals down. You have to treat it like a business. I would recommend that. Now, if you're just like, I just want to start a YouTube channel that posts funny videos of my dog and all the cute things that he does. Like Desmond, he doesn't have a YouTube channel though, but you should. You deserve one. I could just post videos of him doing silly stuff. I've got bukus of videos, and I could start a YouTube channel with just bukus of videos of Desmond doing silly stuff and just cute stuff, right? And that may be all that you want, and that's totally fine. However, if you do want to be successful, I would recommend definitely writing down your goals. For me, for instance, one of my goals for 2020 for this YouTube channel specifically is I want to be more consistent with the content that I'm making. I really enjoy gear, and I enjoy making cinematic, creative videos, whether it's a vlog or a short film, or even sharing a new piece of gear that I've purchased or something that's useful to me. I want to teach, and I also want to give value to those that are watching. That's kind of my vision and my passion for this channel. and to inspire and give ideas and creative ideas to other people. The third most important thing when it comes to starting a YouTube channel in 2020 is niche. This is kind of a shorter one. I recommend niching up. And what do I mean by niche? By niche, I mean something very specific. On this channel, you probably won't see me doing a cooking tutorial, right? This is not a cooking channel. I love cooking, but I don't have a desire to make cooking videos. For me, I'm a Sony user, right? I want this channel to be specific to Sony eventually. I still have Canon gear, but kind of my vision for the future with this channel is for it to be Sony specific. I love Sony, and Canon is great as well, but for me, I enjoy Sony much more. So number 3, niche up. Number 4 is it kind of coincides with the why, number 1, and then also your goals is passion. You've got to have passion for it. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy making videos, and you don't really enjoy this, just leave the video right now. Like hit the X button on this video and get out of here. If you don't have passion for it, you're not gonna do it, and it's not gonna be worth it, and you're gonna be miserable. And yeah, just get out of this video. If you don't have passion for YouTube or making videos or a desire to become full-time on YouTube or whatever it is that you do or wanting to do, then just get out. And I would say the same thing. If you're working a full-time job right now and you're not passionate about it, reconsider where you are. How can you move to the place that you want to be as a professional, whatever your career goals are? Make those steps, take those risks, get to that place where you're doing something that you're passionate about. I think it's okay to, for a season, for a few years or whatever, to work a job that you might not necessarily be passionate about in order to put you in a position to achieve those goals and the things that you want to do that you are passionate about. I think that's fine. You know, I have a part-time job right now, and it works conveniently with my schedule, so I can make the money that I need to make consistently, that will fuel and enable all these side projects that I have, all the things that I'm passionate about. So I don't discourage, keeping part-time jobs or doing things that you're not necessarily passionate about. And also, it's a mental break too. Like, I have this, but then I have that, and I go to that, and I do that, and I don't do this. If that makes sense. Summarize, you got to have passion for this. If you don't have passion, just don't do it. Number 5, in order to build a successful and to start a YouTube channel in 2020, you've got to be consistent. If you're posting a video once every 6 months or just like whenever, just willy-nilly, it's not going to work. It just isn't. YouTube wants people on their platform, and the more content that you're creating consistently that's bringing people to that platform, the more that YouTube is going to elevate your channel and your videos. And then in return, you're going to reap the benefits and rewards of that by having more subscribers, more views. You're going to get your content monetized, so on and so forth. And then you'll be able to stop doing this and start doing this more, whatever this is, right? Does that make sense? So you have to be consistent. And that's something that I struggle with this channel and with all sorts of areas of my life. I'm inconsistent. And I need those goals and that passion to fuel that consistency. That's what's detrimentally important, is to have those other things written down and set so that you can have your consistency. Because if you don't have passion, if you don't have goals, you don't have vision, how can you be consistent? It just doesn't work. So number 5, be consistent. Number 6 is patience. Goodness gracious. We are a society, a culture of impatience. And I speak from experience because I'm an incredibly impatient person. Gary Vaynerchuk, he talks a lot about patience in his content. And here's a quote right here, just on his Twitter feed from 2017. "The game is long. Patience matters more than we give it credit." And he's very much so correct in that. The game is long. This YouTube is a long game. It's not something that's short, quick, overnight. Yes, there are channels, there are brands and people that blow up and we have no idea why or how they did that. It just happens. And that could be you. But for the most of us, 99.9% of us, it requires patience to build a YouTube channel in 2020. And I'm going to link a few of his videos below, stuff that I've listened to and watched. It's very encouraging. It's very inspiring. and it keeps you in check, especially in times when you're discouraged and you're just like, I just want this thing to work, and I'm just so angry because it won't. I don't know if you feel that way, but like that's how I feel sometimes. And you know, you want it. It's not that you want like a certain subscriber account or you want a certain view or whatever. It's almost like this intangible plateau, place that you want to be at that you can't even describe, but you can feel it. You can feel it in your gut. And I can tell you right now, hypothetically, if this channel blew up overnight and had 1 million subscribers, I would probably feel the exact same way I feel right now. I don't think it's a feeling that's ever going to go away. If anything, it's just one of those things that's fuel to keep you going and keep you pressing on and continuing to create content, continuing to do the things that you're passionate about and that you love. I think that's more so of what it is. Anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent. So yeah, I'll link those videos below. So yeah, number 6, patience. You gotta have patience. Number 7, and this ties in with niche, is KISS, or keep it simple, stupid. We've probably all heard that phrase. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but sometimes we need our feelings hurt to kick our butts into gear here. Oftentimes for myself, and I know for my wife and for several other people that I've worked with, we overcomplicate things. And really, in reality, it's really simple. And the more simple that we keep it and make it, especially at the start, especially if you haven't even started a video yet, especially if you haven't even named your channel, keep it as simple as possible and go from there. What is it that's super niche, that you're super talented at, that you're super skilled at, that you know super well, that you can either inform, entertain, or teach, or give value, or whatever the case is? Create that, make that. Number 8, in order to start a YouTube channel in 2020, I encourage you to keep it interesting as well. Be captivating. Practice in front of the mirror. Practice in front of the camera. It took me a while to get comfortable in front of the camera. That's a learned skill. Unless you're just naturally talented in being in front of people, or performing, or entertaining, or whatever it is, or speaking, you got to practice. Because you can sometimes come across really boring and really uncaptivating. And you know what? Your first video is probably going to suck, and that's okay. But watch it with a critical eye and say, man, okay, I can do better. I can be more interesting. I can be more captivating. I can be more engaging in front of the camera. I can do more. And one way to do that, other than practicing in front of a mirror or just making videos, is think about the shots that you're creating. So for instance, this video is, we're right here. We're having a conversation. I don't want to do a bunch of jump cuts and changing things up. I want the content that I'm talking about to be captivating and creative. And sometimes that's okay, but you have to make sure that that's the case. Otherwise, like if I'm doing a backpack review like I did in the last video, I want to keep your attention. So I want to change my scenery every couple of minutes, right? Like I'm going to do a shot facing this way, and then I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to move it over here, and then I'm going to talk about this. I have found, for me, when I'm watching a video, that's captivating, that's interesting. It may be different for you, but make a list. Write out some ideas of how you can keep people's attention, because that's very important, because in order to have that YouTube channel grow, you've got to keep people in that video. You got to keep them locked in, so that they don't move along to the next thing because you are boring, or there's something on your face, or you're weird. And that might be why you're not at this video anymore, because that's how you feel about me, and that's okay. So number 8, be captivating, be interesting. Number 9 is just do it. Stop overcomplicating it and keep it simple and just do it. That's number 9. That's really all there is to that. Just freaking do it. Just turn the camera on and make the video. Number 10 is learn from your mistakes. Just like I said in number 8, go back, review your content, watch your videos. Would you sit here and watch this if you were someone else? Send it to a couple of friends and just say, hey, what do you think about this? How can this be more engaging? How can this be more captivating? How can this be more entertaining? Am I sharing enough information? Is it good? Right? And then last but not least, I'm going to keep this an odd number because why the heck not? Number 11 is gear. You've got to have gear to start a channel. This right here. This works. This is an iPhone. Pretty much every one of us has either an iPhone or a Samsung or an Android or whatever. We've all got phones. You can film video with that. It's not impossible. It's actually really easy. My first vlog Well, actually, no. Some of the first videos I ever made were on point and shoots. One of the first vlogs that I made was shot on an iPhone 6. There's a lot of videos that are just shot on iPhones, and that's okay. You don't need a Red. You don't need a Sony a7 III. You don't need it. You may want it, and that's fine. If you want it, save up for it and get it and use it. Whatever, man. Do you. You've got that. Here's another example. I'll grab that. This right here. This is the Canon G7X. It's a flip-up LCD screen. You can vlog with it. You can put it on a nice tripod like this. This is another product. This is the Joby Gorilla Pod. I'm going to link all this stuff below as well. And then even the gear that I'm using right now, I'll link that as well. But these two things right here, I've made several videos just with this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here. We're going to talk about X, Y, and Z today. Or maybe you're over here like, hello, my name is Sandra, and we're gonna read today. I'm gonna read to you, and then you just read. Maybe that's your channel. I don't know, but you get the gist. Keep it simple. You don't always need the most expensive, high quality gear. You just need gear that serves its function. And realistically, your iPhone can do this, and it will work. It's crazy. It's crazy that we live in 2020 where you can film a professional video on an iPhone. Whether it's an iPhone 5 or an 11, you can do it. It's possible. See, this is the iPhone right here, filming on the iPhone. I think it looks pretty good. We got some natural light coming here. I don't have a mic set up to it, so it's just straight audio from this bad boy. This is the iPhone 8, so that's what that looks like, and that's what that sounds like. It's very possible to film videos, have a YouTube channel with an iPhone. And then here's the Canon G7X. This works just as well too. Same thing. It's got an internal mic right on top right here. I don't have any kind of wind thing on it. I'm not using any kind of mic there, but this is what that sounds like. I've used this camera bukus of times, and it works. You can start a YouTube channel with the Canon G7X. Gear is important. In order to film videos, you need gear. Like I said, I've used this, just a camera, a tripod. I'm using a different camera, my a7 III. I've got a tripod. I've got a mic. I'm using this bad boy. This is the Rode mic Pro Go. I don't know what it is. This is like $60. I'll link that below as well. You need that. You need software that you can edit on. You can probably edit your videos on your phone. iMovie comes on the iPhone. I use a MacBook, and then I've got Final Cut. Premiere Pro is another one, another popular one at least. But iMovie is free. You can use iMovie. I used iMovie for the longest time. I was probably using iMovie for about 2 years before I finally splurged and bought Final Cut. So, but gear is important. So that's number 11. And that's how you start a YouTube channel in 2020. I really encourage you to have written down all those things. And if you haven't, write those bad boys down and do it. Just do it. Just stop overthinking it and just do it. If that's what you want to do, then just do it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything. If this is content that you enjoy, that you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, hit the like button, comment below. Would you like to see more content like this in the future? I would like to dive into more specifics on the gear that I've used in the past and what's been beneficial and useful for me. I'd love to do that. I might make another video on how to build. So this one was how to start a YouTube channel in 2020. I might make another one called how to build a successful one. I have a lot of ideas, and I want to help other people. Not only create distinct creative content, but also build successful businesses, videography businesses. I have a lot of ideas there, and I'm going to dive into that this year. That's my goal. So if you want to join me, if you want to jump on this train, hop on. It's leaving the station, and we're going. So that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.